Dear Captain Cahit Akin, how do you define your occupation and which are your main activities?
Good day, sir. Regarding my occupation, I can say starting from the as a captain, starting to be as a captain, I was dealing with the matters on various problematic positions in the shipping companies. Firstly, as an advisor or a consultant on shipping companies, the main activities, naming the problems on shipping sector, mostly either in the management companies or on board the vessels. We try to in this sector to work on the factors, to define the problems, to find the solutions regarding these problems, and investigating the solutions about those main problems that caused the sector not to work properly. We have to continue this, and I get involved in these matters on board the vessels and continue searching the problems, how to solve the problems, and bring the solutions to the management and to finalize the problems as usual.
Okay, how did you find out about the position?
Well, working about 14 years on board the vessels, I used to get contact with some companies, and they ask for me to work as a superintendent and so on. And then I work, after working as a superintendent and as a manager, then to be an advisor or a consultant. Time to time they get contact with me and ask the position, and as I have the free time to work on the problems, I advised them to get solutions to their problems. Mainly this is the maritime problems, and they have either on board the vessel or in the companies.
Okay, how long have you been in your position?
You mean as an advisor?
Yes,
or
advisor.
As an advisor? I think I can say about last 10 years I used to work as an advisor and a consultant to the companies who needs the support about the maritime matters.
Okay, what relevant experience, qualifications did you have before applying for the job?, time to time I've been as a manager in some shipping companies. Nearly, I can say about last 10 years I continue as an advisor. Okay. What skills are you required for the job?
The skills
mainly a qualified shipmaster on various type of merchant vessels will be sufficient to be on a good advisor for this job.
Okay, which kind of personal characteristics, like physical personality, interests, do you consider valuable for this job?
Well, firstly, you have to be fully furnished with the maritime education, and you have to be fully aware of the main problems of the maritime job, then thinking creatively, and you have to be involved with a sufficient maritime English, and solving the problems adequately and in a definite manner. These are the important skills, and analytic skills and developing the job satisfaction and organization structure has to be developed, and these are the main factors. You have to be fully equipped.
Okay. And Captain, what training have you received during your employment?
The trainings, I can say many courses which give us the way to improve our experience. This will be the mostly from the maritime sector. The courses and the certificate programs which give us a good practice in order to solve the problems in the marine sector gives us the good training, I believe.
Okay. Can you describe what an average day is like?
This is an interesting question. I can say an average day to be in a consultant position, you will be fully booked, I can say, because the problems always continues, and you have to be aware of everything. So you have to run either in a shore-based companies, or you have to be on board the vessel. You have to continue searching and looking after the problems. So it's I can say fully active day you will pass as a routine day, I can say.
Okay. And what are the main aspects you enjoy about your work?
Well, it's very nice to transfer your acquis to the maritime sector. This is number one, I can say, which make you to feel better. So it's important.
And are there any major drawbacks related to your work?
Yeah, there are some major points. Time to time, if you cannot find the sufficient support to overcome the problems, then you will be, trapped. So you have to be. These are the major points. Some major drawbacks can happen in that time. These are mainly I can say the supports, and the supports from the customers. If the support is not fully done, then you cannot complete fully. That's it. That's it.
Okay, how do you see your career evolving in the next few years?
Disadvantage about the age, you know, the time passes through, and you have to face some age problems, and there is also a shortage of position. Let's say time to time, the shipping companies or the supporters, you know, make some, due to some economic factors, there will be some shortage of position. That's the problem.
Okay. What advice would you give to someone interested in following the same occupation?
The best thing to do is to improve the experience, either in practice or in theory. This is the main item.
And what advice would you give to someone who does not know yet if he or she want to follow this occupation?
Mainly, he or she, whoever it is, you know, must be sure about the profession of himself or herself. This must be taken into account as a first item, I can say.
Okay. Thank you, Captain Akin, for your cooperation.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.